G'day, and welcome to
Hello and welcome to Ferry's Kitchen again. What I'm going to cook for you tonight is my version of Tuscan beef stew. I actually got this recipe off my mum and just changed it a little bit. So I'll just show you the ingredients and then we can start to cook. Okay, here are all the ingredients. With the beef stew, we'll just start with the beef. I've got a just over a kilo of diced beef. I've gone for a slightly better quality beef, so it doesn't have so much fat in it. But you can just get your normal chuck steak if you like. You just might need to cook it for a little bit longer, but that's fine. Just a large white onion that I've just cut roughly. 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. About a tablespoon of flour. That might vary a little bit. Just a little 140 gram tub of tomato paste. A good cup of red wine. I've actually used a McWilliams Australian Cab Sav 06. Might be a little bit too good to cook with, but always cook with what you're willing to drink, so don't get a cheap and nasty one. I've gone for 2 cups of beef stock. You might need a little bit more, but I'll just add some water if I need it at a later stage. 2 to 3 sprigs of rosemary. Just a 400 gram can of chopped up tomatoes, about a cup of olives. You can use either colour, whether it be black or green. I've gone for the black ones. 1 zucchini that I've just chopped up roughly into 1/2 inch thickness, and that's pretty much it. We might need a little bit of salt and pepper to season it, but that's all the ingredients, so let's start to cook. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, just in one of your favourite pans, we're just going to brown off the steak. This might take 4 or 5 batches, and when you're finished, I'm just going to pop it in a nice casserole dish, which will end up in the oven. So don't overcrowd the pan, otherwise they'll stew. That's about enough. And once they're browned off, just pop them in the casserole dish and put the rest in, and then we can cook the rest. Okay, once you've browned the beef off, just add a little bit more oil, and we'll just add the onions in. And while you're doing this, probably turn your oven on to about 180 degrees, medium to high heat, just for when you pop the casserole dish in, so it's all ready to go. And just brown the onion off for a couple of minutes, and then we're ready to add the garlic. Okay, after a couple of minutes, just pop the garlic in. Really, the garlic only needs about a minute in there anyway. Stir it through. Then we can add the red wine vinegar. Alright, now we're ready. We'll just pop the flour in. The tomato paste. Stir that through. Probably clag up a little bit because of the flour at the stage, but we're going to add some liquid in a minute. There we go. Now it's time to add the, slowly pour in your red wine. And once again, like I said earlier, make sure you use a good red wine. Don't use a $5 bottle because it will just make it taste average. Turn the heat up a little bit. Just add the beef stock as well. Stir that through. And just bring it to the boil, and then we're going to add it to the casserole dish. Okay, once the liquid is boiled, we'll just pour it into the casserole dish. Just grab your rosemary, pour that in, stir it, combine it. And that's ready to go in the oven. Once again, 180 degrees for as long as you want to do it. Probably a minimum of 2 hours, maximum probably 4 or 5. Tonight I'm restricted to about 3. And I'll pull it out the oven and stir it every half an hour to 45 minutes. Just making sure it's not sticking on the bottom or anything like that. So pop them in the oven, and then we'll add the other ingredients at the end. Okay, after about 2.5 hours, just pull it out the oven. Now it's time to add the tomatoes. And just try and break them up a little bit. Pop the olives in. And just a good crack of pepper and a pinch of salt. Then what we do, we pop that back in the oven for about half an hour, and it'll just make the liquid a little bit thicker. And in the meantime, cook up your potatoes so you can make a mashed potato base, and that's pretty much it. Okay, after about another half an hour, it should come out looking roughly like this. Nice and dark, rich and thick, and full of flavour. So now we're ready to plate up. I've just finished my nice peppery mashed potato. So I'll just show you the finished product. So there we go. There it is, Tuscan beef stew. It is packed with flavour because of the garlic and the red wine and everything like that. You'll thoroughly enjoy it, so I hope you try it. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe. See you next time.